Welcome friends to my kitchen. Today we are going to be making southern smothered pork chops and gravy in a crock pot. It's simple, there's not that many ingredients, and it's going to be delicious. So let's get started. I've got my pan here. I'm going to put probably a tablespoon or two of oil, olive oil. We're going to let that get heated up a little bit. I've got salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic, and paprika in this little bowl here that we're going to season our pork chops with. I've cut up an onion. I've sliced it thin like this. And I've got 2 cups of mushrooms and 2 cans, 1 can of cream of chicken and a can of mushroom soup that's going to go in it, and some beef stock. We're going to put the pork chops, and we're just going to brown them on both sides because they're going to cook in the crock pot. This is about, I guess, 3 pounds of pork chops. And we'll sprinkle the seasoning over it. We're going to let that cook. I've got my crock pot on low, heating up, and it's going to cook probably 6 hours when it's all said and done. I'm going to season the other side. I'm going to serve this with, you could either make mashed potatoes, rice, or noodles. Whichever one you want, because it's going to make a lot of gravy to go with this. This is a good meal to put in a crock pot if you got to work, or on Sunday before you go to church, or anytime. Just a real good fast meal. So you just want them lightly brown because they're going to be cooking in this crock pot. We've got our pork chops brown. Then we're going to take our beef broth. And get all those stuff off the bottom, deglaze it. Then we're going to put our cream of chicken in there first. Then we're going to get our cream of mushroom. We're going to whisk it. I think I'm going to put a little bit more broth in there. Cooking time is going to vary. It depends on how big and thick your pork chops are. Mine were small pork chops, boneless, so you'll have to check it. Then we'll put my cut up onion, and we'll put it in the crock pot. And then I'm gonna layer my mushrooms in there. Then we're gonna layer the pork chops. Put those in there. Just lay them right on top of the bed of mushrooms and onions. Put the rest of that juice in there. Then we're going to pour this mixture over the top. My assistant has poured the gravy over the top because the pan was heavy, and I'm going to pour some more broth because it's not covering it. And put the lid on, and we're going to cook it for 6 hours, but I'm going to check it because my pork chops were small, and I don't want it to overcook. You know, you have to figure that in, how big your pork chops are. You could use bone-in pork chops, but I'm using boneless, so whatever you use, just check it. The pork chops are done. We're going to make a slurry because I like the gravy just a little bit more thick. So it's water and cornstarch. Just put a little bit of cornstarch in there. Mix it up. If you don't have cornstarch, you can use flour. Okay, we're going to pour it in there. A few minutes to thicken, and the gravy has gotten thicker. You can see how thick it is off that spoon. I hope you try this. It's going to be great over creamed potatoes, which I'm going to make, and or you could have rice or noodles. Down in the comments, let me know what kind of meat that you like to cook in a crock pot. They sure come in handy. There is a link in the description to check out my Etsy store for Aunt Sandy's merchandise, as well as any affiliate links that I may have. Also in the description, there will be a recipe and a link to my website to download a printable recipe. Thank you for watching my videos, and as always, God bless.